Hi, and welcome to something new. It's still, as of the time of recording, the Steam Summer Sale, and I have been trying to knock a couple of things VR-wise off my Steam wish list, and this one is BRINK Traveller. Now, this is one of those things that it's not a game; it's just purely an experience. And the idea seems to be that they've grabbed a few key locations on Earth and sort of digitized them and made it so you can just come and walk and explore and things. You can't walk very far, so if I go, where is it? There's a kind of a, I don't know if it'll show up, but you can hear a kind of ticking sound. Oh, there we go. Hopefully it's showing up in the video. There's a red line goes round and round and round. So that's about as far as I can walk. Presumably because this area is as detailed as it can possibly make it, but you can't easily make everything completely detailed. A thing that's confusing me, is it going to show up in the recording? Let me just check. Oh, I don't think it's going to show up in the recording, but weirdly in world, as I look up, there's a big black square there, but it's not showing up in the video recording, so let's just pretend that's not there. Can I pick these rocks up? Oh, I can. Wow, that's actually so detailed. Whoa. Sorry about that. Oh my god, this is so this is definitely one of those things that's not going to really do justice. Yeah, a flat screen video is not going to do it justice, but I'm sat right here on a cliff edge and I'm looking over the edge, and hang on, I'm going to really look over. Oh my god, that's like so cool. Can I drop this down? Well, I know I can, but can I watch it go all the way down? Oh, I can. Wow, is it going to hit the bottom or just disappear? Oh, it's gone out of my vision, so I can't tell. Let me stand up again. So, yeah, this is actually really, really quite cool. I'm really impressed by this. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like £7, or maybe it's normally £7. But it was pretty cheap, and oh, now the line's yellow for some reason. There's a yellow line and red line. I'm not, I wasn't expecting too much from it. I was just expecting something I could kind of wander around. Oh, there's actually a little texture issue there. So yeah, there seems to be a handful of locations. I'm really intrigued by the big black square that's appearing up there that you obviously can't see. I have a menu on this watch here, and so I can make it nighttime. And I don't get a big black square in the sky, but I do get the moon. This is quite cool. So you do have various locomotion options and stuff like that as well. Let me just go back to day. The actual settings are really quite comprehensive. Are they going to show up? Yeah, they're going to show up good. Actually, I can turn off the music. I'm not hearing any music at the moment. It was more in the menus and things like that. But nice little instructions here. It started off with sort of snap turning and snap moving and all that kind of stuff and everything. But yeah, you can set those up nice and easily. I'm actually really impressed with the interface of this as well. Also, the taking a photo thing, I haven't tried that. That's so cool. Yeah. So let's just come back a bit. And that takes a photo. I've no idea where it saves that. We'll see. So let's stand right on the edge and save that as well. Cool. So if I click on the world, I don't know if I was putting that in my line of sight. So on my wrist I have this where I can choose other places to go. Swipe here. So let's have a look at Mount Morrison. Okay. It's in California. Download. So I have to... So I'd assumed all of these were actually already downloaded as part of it. I hadn't banked on the fact that you have to download them once you're in the experience. But that's fair. I wonder if you can remove them again. Right, let's see how this goes. Travelling. Whoa. This looks
At 3,740 meters, Mount Morrison towers over Convict Lake and Owens Valley below, home to some of the oldest rock in the Sierra Nevada. This jagged summit of vibrant stone was formed during the Precambrian era, over 500 million years ago. Keep an eye out for the rare formations known as fulgurites, commonly known as fossilized lightning, created by the intense lightning strikes of passing storms.
cool. Whoa. This is so jagged. It's so amazingly rocky. It's incredible. I'm really impressed by how detailed that stone is. The textures on that are fantastic, and just the little indentations and things like that. Can we make this peak just a little bit higher? Ah, nearly. Ooh, what's that? Is that one of those fulgurites? I suspect it is. How far am I allowed to go? I want to stand on this rock. Whoa! That feels really weird. There's a bird out there. So I can... There we go. Grab a notebook. And okay, that's where my photos are saved. Okay, yeah. So there's another thing I'm going to do in a second. So yeah, I can take photos up here. If I do that, that goes in my notebook. Okay, that's cool. Right, so we have this thing which is a compass, and if I line it up with that...
Mount Morrison was named for Robert Morrison during the late 19th century. Morrison was a merchant who was killed near Convict Lake in 1871 while acting as a member of a posse pursuing escaped convicts from the Nevada State Penitentiary. Nearby is Mono Jim Peak, which is named for Mono Jim, a Paiute guide who died in the same gunfight.
They know how to name things, right? So you have these, I forgot what they call them now, but they're kind of points of interest, I think they're called. And it just gives you more information.
In 1877, the world's first known Stegosaurus and Apatosaurus fossils were discovered near Mount Morrison. The majority of these fossils were shipped to the Yale's Peabody Museum of Natural History in New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh, cool. So let's collect that one. So yeah, they go in my notebook as well. So looking at this, I can only view the information if I'm at a location. I can't go back and review other stuff, but I can go back and look at all my other photos from other places. Fair enough. Right, one more. There must be one more. Where is it? There it is. Where is it? Ah, there it is.
Fulgurites are natural tubes or crusts of glass that sometimes form when lightning discharges into ground and fuses silica sand or rock. They range in size and can be as small as your pinky finger or as large as a tree.
Cool. So that's definitely what these are. Oh, it's hard to bend that far down. Again, I'm impressed at just how detailed these things are. Oh! Why is it floating? What? Okay, that one's not floating. But that one I picked up on the floor. Off the floor. Ah, okay. So the textures on some of these rocks aren't quite so great, and it seems they're not available for picking up. That's fair. That's as far as I can go. So you can't explore terribly far, but it's a hell of an experience. I think this is definitely one of those things that if I tried it when I first got the VR headset, I would have been absolutely blown away by. I mean, I'm still liking this, for sure. But I'm kind of a bit blasé about it now. Well, stood inside a rock. You know, in that, like, oh, yeah, cool, I'm stood on a mountaintop, no biggie. This would definitely be one of those things that, you know, show it to someone who's new to VR, and it would blow their mind. It would really, really, really work for them. Interestingly, down there, so it looks like there's a road coming in and going out that way, but next to it, it looks like a airstrip or something like that. It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? Yeah, it's not going to show up any better. I think if there's a thing that I'd like about this, I wish this had, would be, you know, I wish I could point at that and say, you know, tell me what that is. On the other hand, I now know the name of this place, and that's interesting. So the black square that you can't see is still above me. Lonely virtual guide. But it seems to be blotting out the sun. I was just looking to see if there's a setting for blotting out the sun, because I'm just going to, if we go to night, yes, that's where the moon is. Wow, it's just all dark down there. I was hoping you might see lights from whatever's down there. I think the other thing that intrigues me is it did say when I was coming in to check that I have if I have problems, to check that I've got the right thing for OpenVR or something like that, and it needs to be set to SteamVR or blah blah blah, I can't remember. Everything seems to be working fine. I'm having no problems whatsoever, apart from, as I say, I don't think it's coming out in the video, but there's if I move my hand across it, I mean, you can't see it, this is me wasting my time really, but as I move my hand across this black square that grows and disappears as I look at it and look away, it actually vibrates, and I can make it shrink. Oh, it's shrinking, it's still shrinking, and yes, the sun is definitely behind it. That's such a weird thing. Why would you do that, game? I can't make it go away though. I just want to see the sun. Okay, apparently it blots out the sun. I have no shadow. I wish I had a shadow. Right. Let's go and have a look at somewhere else. So imagine... I wonder what you need to do to unload things, to save disk space. Whoa, there's loads of places to choose from. Oh, and there's more coming. Whoa, okay, they're adding more. Can go to Iceland, Death Valley, Antelope Canyon. Okay, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool, I'm liking this. Let's go to Iceland. Download. They certainly seem to be quite big downloads. What was that, like half a gig or something like that? Definitely need to have a look into what's required to uninstall them again. Let's travel there. Thing is I can't see me actually doing much with this. There was another experience I got like this. There was wow, that's so cool.
Iceland is a country of immense natural beauty.
I'll just let her
And
talk
Hauifoss
first.
serves as a spectacular testament to that. Situated near the volcano Hekla in southern Iceland, Hauifoss has a 120-meter drop, making it the 4th highest waterfall of the island, after Morsarfoss, Glimmer, and Hengifoss. Grani, the neighboring waterfall to the right, and the smaller surrounding waterfalls are all part of the river Fossa, the longest river in Iceland, originating from the many glaciers near the center of the island.
That's so nice. That's so well done. So again, if I look that way, there's a big black square that you can't see appearing, but if I take a photo, is it okay? Yeah, it doesn't appear in the photo either, but it is overlaying everything. Even the photo, it overlaid the photo as well. So I can't remember where I was up to, but yeah, I was saying something about how they were telling me to make sure that to use the correct OpenVR thing in case I had any problems, and they haven't had any problems with this other than that weird black square that keeps appearing. So what was the other thing I was saying? I think it was probably about it. Oh yes, I was saying I can't see that I'd be actually using this that much. So the amount of space it uses is probably out of proportion to how often I'd end up using it. That looks terrifying to stand on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My toes clenched just a little bit then. God, this is amazing though. But yeah, this reminds me a little bit of another similar experience I bought, it must be like a year ago, and recorded. I can't remember the name of it, but they were more manufactured spaces, whereas these are obviously digitized locations. So I'm doing this on PCVR on Steam, obviously. I think there's a version of this that's native to the Quest 2 as well. I can't imagine the graphics are going to be quite as good as this. This is so cool. Makes me want to actually wander around a bit more though.
An exploration of Iceland isn't complete without visiting one or several of the country's incredible waterfalls. While most of Iceland's waterfalls are fed by glaciers and springs throughout the island itself also receives a large amount of rainfall in the summer months and snowfall during the cold Arctic winters. Iceland is also home to one of Europe's most powerful waterfalls, Dettifoss.
Why aren't we there? Where's the next thing?
Iceland is among the most volcanically active places in the world, with roughly one eruption every 5 years. Volcanic activity is a fact of life in Iceland, where people have learned to live with both its drawbacks and considerable advantages, such as geothermal energy and dramatic natural beauty.
Yeah, it makes me wish we were at a volcano now. Okay, where's the other one? Pick 2. I think I need to walk away from this cliff edge. One, 2. So unless it's over there and not working for some reason, because there's a big black square in the way. Where's the third one? Oh, they're making it harder to find the places of interest. Where is it? Let's go to night, see if it's more visible at night. Oh, it's right there.
These distinctive columns of stone are made from a volcanic rock called basalt.
Why can't I
Basalt
go
is a
look at
dark
those?
gray rock, which sometimes has the unique columnar structure seen here, formed by solidification of magma. Basalt is the most common volcanic rock type on Earth, and makes up over 90% of the island of Iceland itself.
I seem to remember the similar formations over here in Scotland as well, and over in Ireland, obviously. Okay, let's go back to daytime. How can you tease me with the fact that there's basalt columns down there, but I can't see them? That's not fair. So, as of the time of recording, I'm starting a playthrough, or a replay-through of Death Stranding. This time the director's cut on PC. Last time I played it through was on PS4. And I'm mused a couple of times while playing it that I really wish that there was like a VR version of Death Stranding, and this really makes me wish. I mean, this particular landscape really makes me wish that that was the case. Really enjoying this. Okay, should we have a look at one more? Where should we go? Where should we go? Do we want to go? I think it has to be there. Download. Yeah, these are pretty big downloads, so I need to figure out how to uninstall them when I'm done with them, maybe. I'm glad I have a fast fibre connection. These would take ages to download otherwise. Whoa.
Slot canyons are a marvel of the natural world, and Antelope Canyon may be the most breathtaking of them all. Artists and travelers from all over the world journey to the Navajo Nation in Arizona to experience these twisting canyons of sculpted Navajo sandstone. The sheer walls around you were formed by swift currents of rainwater, which cut deeper and deeper into the earth with each passing storm. Flash floods can pose an immense danger to hikers in these canyons, but luckily, we don't have to worry about that now. One other important thing you should know. Some locations have multiple spots you can move between. To move to another spot, bring out your compass and point it towards a trail marker icon to select it. Great. That's it. Keep an eye out for other trail markers during your travels.
That's new. Well, new in this session. Because I was just thinking it's disappointing that like I can't walk the length of it or something. That's interesting. Well, let me grab it.
Nearly 50,000 wild horses reside on the Navajo Nation's 18 million acre reservation, spanning Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah. Here, the remains of a horse pelvis can be seen. While we can't be certain what events led to its demise, it serves as a harsh reminder of the difficult struggle for life in the desert wilderness.
Cool. What happens if I try and... I wanted to try and take a portrait picture. Won't let me. Can I? Oh! Hang on. So, there we go. So if I grab it, I can recompose. Oh, that's clever. So I can do that. Does that work? Oh, that's not fair. Let's put it in that way around. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to guess. I can go back. Oh, that's back to where I came from.
A slot canyon is a long, narrow, and deep channel of sheer rock walls, typically created from eroded sandstone. Some slot canyons can measure less than a meter across, but drop more than 30 meters deep to the floor of the canyon. Southern Utah has the densest population of slot canyons in the world, with more than 1,000 canyons. You can also find them in places like Jordan, Egypt, and Australia, among others.
Is there anywhere else down there? No, that just takes me to there. That'll go back to there. I was hoping, presumably then. So there's only two places.
The same rainwaters that formed these canyons can pose a fatal danger to unsuspecting adventurers. Flash floods can occur with little to no warning from storms miles upstream. Always remember to check weather forecasts before venturing into any canyon susceptible to flooding. Hikers should not enter a slot canyon if there is any sign of rain in the surrounding area.
Sounds like excellent advice. So, looks like I can't go very far down here, and yeah, there's no other place. So there's only two spots to be in here. So if anything, this is a slight disappointment with this. Again, I can kind of understand why it works the way it does, but I want to explore some more. I want to wander down there. I feel like it should be doable to actually make it just a wee bit more explorable. I like that my hand collides with the rock and everything. I'm getting haptic feedback as I run my hand over that. So that's kind of cool. I like that there's that level of interaction. Yes, it's really neat. I'm really liking this. But it makes me want to explore a lot more. It makes me want to really wander around. I can't even pick that stone up. What about that one? No, can't pick any of these stones up. I wonder what this is like at night. Whoa. I like that. Yes, it's very nicely done. So I'm not seeing the black square in this one. So it's obviously, the black square thing is obviously something to do with the effect of looking at the sun. I don't know if it's a deliberate attempt to block it out or something weird going on. I'm definitely going to have to look up what that's about. So I'm curious, so there's nothing I can do there to uninstall it. There doesn't seem to be, I can't grab it or anything like that. I was just wondering if there is a way of saying, okay, I'm done with that one, I want to uninstall it and save this space. I'm liking the interface though. The interface is really nicely done.
Our world is filled with amazing places to discover. We're working hard to prepare more locations for you to explore. Check back regularly for new updates. Our world is filled with amazing places to discover. We're working hard to prepare more locations for you to explore. Check back regularly for new updates.
I was hoping it, whoops, I was hoping it may tell me something about that place. Yeah, this is neat. I like this. It's a simple, straightforward experience. And yeah, for what I paid for it, I actually can't remember how much it is. It was, I'd spend...
Watch your step.
Yeah, we know.
It's a sheer 1,000-foot drop to the mighty Colorado River below.
Shush, I've been here.
Horseshoe Bend is a dramatic and iconic example of the American southwestern landscape. The sheer cliff walls were carved over millions of years as the river cut down through ancient sandstone, eventually becoming entrenched and creating the horseshoe shape you see ahead. The river continues this process today on its path towards the Grand Canyon, nearly 60 miles downstream.
Missed. I wonder if I can juggle. No, but I caught that one. So yeah, what I was saying was, even at full price, I don't remember it being terribly expensive, and I can't remember what I paid in the sale, but I would have spent as much, if not more, just going for a coffee and a sandwich or something like that at a local coffee shop. This has easily been a good use of £4 or £5 or whatever it was I paid, and it's the kind of thing that I don't know, maybe I'd step back in again and have a little look around. I'm definitely going to explore some more of the locations that are available. If anything, I'd say, how cool would it be if they included things not just on Earth? Imagine this, but the Apollo 11 landing site or something like that. I realise that some bits would probably have to be recreated, all that kind of stuff. And again, imagine key landing spots for vehicles on Mars and stuff like that. That'd be really neat to be wandering around on the surface of other planets as well. That'd be so cool. But yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm liking the distant animations and stuff like that. The river is obviously looking animated and everything. Yeah, I'm impressed by this. I'm genuinely charmed by it. Could definitely spend ages having a proper look around and kind of like, are there any fossils or anything like that? But then the actual textures on the ground and that aren't amazing. I mean, they're pretty high res, but they don't quite stand up to really close scrutiny. Not like the texture on this stone, for example, which is just ridiculously detailed. In fact, the actual mesh for this stone looks stupidly detailed as well. There's so many little nooks and crannies in that. That's amazing. Oh, I like the sound. Oh, little physics problem there. I can bash them together as well. Okay, that sounded a bit closer than it really was. Yeah, this is fun. I like this. I actually like this a lot. Anyway, I think I will stop here. Yeah, BRINK Traveller. BRINK Traveller? Is it BRINK Traveller? I think it's BRINK Traveller, right? No. Well, definitely BRINK anyway. There's nothing to actually say how I can uninstall any of the places I've been to. No, just seeing things for exit, reset. English, virtual guide, subtitles. Yeah, doesn't look it. But yeah, I'm not sure what else I can say about this. This is actually really neat. I'm really, really liking it. I just wish I could wander further. Yeah, I'd love to be able to actually wander all the way around there. Just go for a walk. Look, this little pool here. But yeah, I really wish I could go for an actual walk. As I say, this really makes me wish that I could have VR Death Stranding. But yes, from Brink Traveller, I may dip in again. We shall see. Explore a couple of other locations. But for now, thank you very much for watching. And goodbye.